Okay, this is an exponential growth problem. We're given a couple different data points for how the frog population is changing. We're asked for the initial population of bullfrogs, the function, and then to come up with values given certain values, so using the equation. I think it's easiest to do B first and come up with the equation. To do that, we're given these two data points. So the basic equation for exponential growth is y equals ab to the x. Now in this case, they're wanting us to use n and t. So we're just going to change this. And we're going to plug in our two data points. So 506 a b to the fourth, and then this other data point is 225. I'm going to label this as part B. Oops. Equals AB squared. So I have two equations, two unknowns. I'm going to solve this by substitution. You can solve either equation for either variable. I am going to solve this equation for A. A equals 225 over B squared. I'm going to plug this into my second equation. So that gives me 225 over b squared, b to the fourth. And my b's simplify, so I'm left with b squared divide both sides by 225. And last but not least, take the square root of both sides. Normally this would be plus or minus, but since this is a word problem, we only need to look at the positive value. So this gives us a b value of 1.4996. Once we have that, we can easily get the a value by plugging it into this equation. We could use either equation, but this one's the easiest. So I get A equals 100.0494. So bringing these two together to make my equation, 100.0494, 1.4996 to the t. Okay. That is part B. Now for part A, if we go back and look at that, t equals 0. So anything raised to the 0 power is 1. So that would just give me 0.494 times 1. So same solution there. Now for part C, they're asking us what is the population after 14 years. We would plug in t equals 14. And when I do that, I get n equals 29098.49. And since this is bullfrogs, we don't have a portion of a bullfrog there. So let's use that for our answer. And finally, D, we're solving for the number of years. So we would set n equal to 142,000. Solving for t. So divide both sides to isolate the exponent. Oops, left out a 0 there. This cancels out. Then I'm going to take, you can take the log or natural log of both sides. When I do that, the t comes out in front. So I'm left with ln of 142,000, 100.0494. T times natural log of 1.4996. To get t by itself, I divide both sides by natural log of 1.4996. And when I do that, I plug this into the calculator, I get t equals 17.9 years for that.